Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to some. Let's get this word. Alright, y'all. So, we're going to talk about softness. We're going to talk about what scripture means when it says, servants, obey your masters. We're going to break down what being a real soldier for the kingdom is, right? And so, male, female, it doesn't matter. Scripture tells us that God's law is written where? Not just in scripture, but on our hearts and on our minds. My bad, my knees bothering y'all. But anywho, if the law is already written on our hearts and mind, that means no man is without excuse. Instinctively, we are called to abide under a law, whether that law be love or heaven, whether that be the law of life or the law of sin and death. You understand what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, we have a choice. Like, you will be a slave to something. So whether your master is darkness and fighting and gossiping and starting shit, that's your master, right? Because that's the life that you're choosing to live under. That's the law you're choosing to live under because you feel like that's what brings you life and that's what makes room for you in life. You feel me? And then you got those who choose the law of life and grace. And when you choosing the law of life and grace, that requires you to be what the world calls soft. You know what I'm saying? Pussy, whatever you want to call it, right? And so this is how the enemy has distorted and deceived the world, because the entire, and when I say like everybody, it seems like dog is operating in anger, hatred, just basically unchecked emotions for real. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody knows how to communicate or express themselves in a healthy way. People out here crashing out. And so when we talk about the prophet Josiah, Josiah means in Hebrew, God heals. Yahweh heals. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we got to know that us taking that time for the sound-mindedness and to recollect and evaluate a situation is us knowing that the situation take care of itself for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand that universal laws is in place. You feel me? And so it don't matter what you call them. It's like, do you believe in them? You feel what I'm saying? Because if you do and you call yourself a follower of God, then you got to allow your masters to be love, to be patience, to be understanding, to be rejoiceful with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. Because it's wicked out here, no lie. And so at the end of the day, y'all, we got a job to do. You hear me? I hope this bless somebody. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, y'all have a good day, yo. Remember to stand 10 toes down. You got this shit. And in a world that don't believe that softness works, prove them wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Salute. Let's fucking go, man.